think it's that fucked that I pissed in the jar. Like, have you ever taken a chlamydia test? I've taken heaps of chlamydia tests. Because I'm a fucking responsible man. And they always make you piss in a thing that's way smaller than that jar. You know, so... Fuck you, I feel weird about it. I do feel weird that I pissed in the jar. Oh, what? Clean the jar thoroughly? I just put all the stuff in there. I just pissed in the jar. And now you're saying clean it. Today, guys, hello, by the way, I'm going to try and put a curse on the weeds that are growing in my lawn. The main problem with it is that it's plagued and has been for the 6 months that it's been there by these leafy weeds. Heaps of those, this kind of dude. I got these little like lawn shear things. I use those to cut the lawn. The purpose of cutting lawn is supposed to be the grass plants don't need their full length, like, because they photosynthesize all along the blade of the grass, and the weeds need to grow high because they have their leaves that come out, and that's how they photosynthesize and get energy. So if you cut it all down to a certain level, it gives the grass an advantage, and you keep doing that and keep doing that regularly, and eventually the grass just outgrows the weeds, and then you've got a nice grass thing. But I evidently don't have the technology to be continually cutting the grass as fast as I need to. Maybe I'm doing something else wrong, but for whatever reason, there's a bunch of weeds in my grass, and I don't know how to get rid of them, and I've decided that it'd be fun to try and curse the weeds. So I found this article on WikiHow, and they say, curses are magic spells placed upon people with the intention of harming them in some way. The intended harm can range from mere annoyance and psychological stress to physical illness and suffering to even death. Curses are often associated with black magic and are thus not to be taken lightly. The curse jar, a variation of the bottle spell, is a simple curse method whose users claim a high success rate. And the reason I've chosen to do this is because I absolutely don't believe in it, not fucking at all, not even a little bit. Alright, part 1, preparing for the curse. Oh, it's got all these nice pictures in there as well. Maybe I'll put these pictures up. Be aware of the possible outcomes. If your curse is successful, it could significantly affect your target's life, possibly even leading to death. Note, however, that many people do not believe in magic or the efficacy of curses, and there is little scientific evidence to suggest that they work. That's awesome. Straight out of the gate, they're like, this may not work. Down there it says, studies have shown that people who believe they're cursed and feel helpless against it may suffer from diastolic flaccidity, which causes a rapid drop in blood pressure and can lead to death, much like heartbreak, any kind of emotional pain. So if someone thinks they're cursed, then yeah, they might be sad or I don't know. Be aware of the possible outcomes, alright? 2, know that it could come back to you. It is a popular belief amongst witches that curses are unethical and, as a result, will return to the cursor in the same form they have been given. There is little known about the psychological impact the person placing the curse may suffer when they are successful in hurting their target. Interesting. 3, consider forgiving and moving on. Think about why you want to take revenge and if it is really worth your time and energy to do so. Chances are your time and energy are better spent moving your life forward instead of dwelling on negative emotions that will only make you feel worse. The person who hurt you might very well deserve to have something bad happen to them, but they certainly don't deserve to take up any more of your time. This is actually phenomenal advice. Experts believe what experts? I'm always skeptical of the word experts. Who's a fucking expert? Expert in what? Expert in revenge? They've done a lot of revenge in their lives, and now they're like, look, I'm an expert in revenge, and I wish I'd been taxidermy. It would have been a lot more constructive than filling so many people's exhausts with sand. Experts believe... What the fuck does that mean, experts? Come on! Fucking, that is such a bullshit. Well, whoever wrote this article is good. I'll give it to them. They are good. Still on part 1. Set 4. Set your intention. Think about why you want to take revenge. The reason I want to take revenge on these weeds is because they're alive. I think that humans have more of a right to use this space than plants. Is that wrong? That's what I believe. Suck shit! Set your intention. If you decide that you want to move forward with the curse, sit down and carefully think about what you want to happen. I'll do like the picture says. Step 5, protect yourself. Before putting a curse on anyone, make sure you've protected yourself with a protection spell and or amulet. So I got this silver medal. They didn't have a gold medal, but I reckon this is a pretty good amulet. I'm gonna just put this on to protect myself from magic. Woo! Part 2, gathering your materials. Obtain a glass jar. Gotcha. Number 2, obtain a poppet. A poppet is commonly understood as a doll that bears a resemblance to the target of the curse. Anything that symbolizes your target. So I've got, this is like a plant thing, decorative, whatever. I got it because it's leafy, which is the kind of shit that I'm to. This symbolizes all the leafy weeds in my garden. Oh, here's some good tips. If you collect hair or nail clippings from your target, be sure that you do this without being noticed. Preferably by taking them from a trash receptacle. This fucking article, man. Step 3. Collect objects to use as mediums. Any of the following items will serve as strong mediums. Rusty nails, thumbtacks, or other sharp items can be added to the jar to generally hurt your target. Alright, let's get some rusty nails. In you go. Red pepper flakes or whole red pepper pods will cause your target to become angry. What about this? Sweet chili sauce. Close enough? Yeah, fuck you, grass. Vinegar may be used to sour the life of an individual or to sour the relationship between two people. Like the relationship between leafy fucking things and the ground. Yeah. Makes sense? Rose thorns. I don't think I have any roses. A match can be added to jars to fire up your curse. These are all just puns, aren't they? They're just Bye-bye. Ooh, what about bits of sharp glass that you find on the floor? They go in the jar too. Surely. Urine, your own, may be added to the jar to help you gain domination over your target. Avoid using urine and blood that are not your own, as those are biohazards and could cause you to become ill. They're really doing a good job of mixing this between like stupid curse advice and genuine like, don't get someone else's piss, you psycho. Don't get someone else's piss or blood because they're biohazards, but pee in a jar yourself. Well, you know what? I've thought a lot about this and I think I'm going to do it. Oh yeah, I just got this fucking chucks to wipe the piss off the outside of my God, I'm losing my mind, aren't I? Note that you needn't use all of these items in your jar. 1 or 2 of them is fine. You could have fucking told me that before I pissed in my jar. Part 3. Putting together the curse jar. Oh, what? Clean the jar thoroughly? I just put all the stuff in there. I just pissed in the jar. And now you're saying clean it? Oh, no, there's no way I'm doing that. I don't think it's that fucked that I pissed in the jar. Like, have you ever taken a chlamydia test? I've taken heaps of chlamydia tests. Because I'm a fucking responsible man. And they always make you piss in a thing that's way smaller than that jar. You know, so fuck you. I feel weird about it. I do feel weird that I pissed in the jar. 2, remind yourself of your intention. As you add things to your curse jar, stay focused on your target and what you want to happen to them. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about the weeds the whole time. I promise. Step 3, place the poppet into the jar. So I was thinking how I'm going to do this, and I guess I am just going to fold it up. Fuck, get in there. Oh, I don't want to put my hand in there because there's so much magic in this jar. Remember to focus your intentions as you do this. If you do not have any specific desires, just think about how angry you are and what the target did to you to deserve your ire. Seal the jar tightly. Step 5. After it's closed, you should not reopen it, as at the very least, it will lose its power. And what at the worst? You might get some fucking piss come out and splash you in the face. Ooh, seal the lid with wax. Optional. Step 6. If you have a black or red candle, you may choose to light it and drip the wax over the edge of the lid to ensure a fully airtight seal. Oh no, I mean, this is going to take fucking ages, man. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Step 7, shake the jar. Do this while continuing to think angry thoughts about your target. Remember, if you are using nails or thumbtacks, be sure to shake the jar gently to avoid breaking it. Wouldn't that be funny? Shake the jar. Oh, be careful. Shake it carefully and think angry thoughts. 8, hide the jar in a dark place. You can hide the jar at your own home, but hiding it somewhere close to your target will be even more effective. If you do hide it close to your target, hide it extra well so that it will not be found. As an example, you might bury the jar in your target's yard. Break into someone's house and hide a jar full of piss in their backyard. 9, be patient. This picture is completely fucked. If your target is protected by magic, consider whether it's worth your efforts to continue pursuing your curse, as it could take considerable time and energy to get past their defenses. Also, if you're doing this and you found someone else who's doing this kind of shit, you probably just be mates with them, because you're both so fucking dumb. You are so dumb. Not me though, I'm different. I'm doing this to make fun of it. Not because I'm dumb. I'm actually smart. Part 4, using psychology psychology to strengthen your curse. This is actually just how can you hurt someone. Whoa! Step 1, skip the curse jar. Optional. If you lack the time, resources, or interest, if you just don't want to do it in doing the curse jar, you can also use psychology to make your target believe they are cursed. Scare your target. Number 2. The more convinced your target is that they are cursed, the more effective the curse will be. In addition to using the jar, get in your target's head by letting them catch you staring at them evilly. Oh, you caught me. Step 3, use your discretion. If your target is someone who physically bullies you, you might want to avoid speaking and or staring at them, as this could compromise your own safety. That's good advice. If you're being bullied, just avoid that person. Step 4, use the placebo effect. Studies have shown that taking placebos can help people think themselves better. You can harness this knowledge to achieve negative results too. Popular things to say regard general body functions, including but not limited to sleeping. You will never photosynthesize effectively again in your life. And all you other weeds. Step 5. When verbally cursing your target to their face, be general. That way, your target is more likely to see your curse as being fulfilled when something that remotely fits the description happens, like horoscopes, but bad. For example, if you say you will destroy everything you touch and then a few days later the person drops a glass or even just stumbles while tying their shoe, your curse might pop into their head. From there, as your target's anxiety grows, the curse will become stronger. Oh, your target will fulfill your curse for you, and all you did was put the thought into their head. Oh my god, that is chilling. Is that not a chilling psychological thing to do to someone? Oh, if you just put that in someone's head, you can really fucking hurt someone. Jesus Christ, man. Part 5, breaking the curse. Maybe this is what I should do. If you break the curse without protecting yourself, it might come back to you. Before breaking the jar, and as a result the curse, make sure that you are protected with a protection spell, amulet, or at the very least an incantation. Remove the jar from its hiding place. I mean, I've still just got it here. I haven't buried it yet. Step 3, smash the jar. The easiest way to do this safely is to place it in a paper shopping bag, fold the bag closed loosely, and then break the jar gently with a hammer. If you place fluids inside the jar, put the jar in a paper bag, then a plastic bag, and number 4, step 4, discard it. Once the jar is broken, seal the paper bag in a heavy plastic bag before placing it in the trash. Be sure to clean up any fluids and bits of glass that may have fallen out of the bag as you smash the jar. I mean, it is exciting to smell. Oh, watch out! A lot of magic. Woo! Ooh.